What's up, Melanated family? This is your boy Harrison from Melanated Fathers TV, bringing you the latest news going on in the melanated community. Please do me a favor, family. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please become a subscriber to the Melanated Father TV YouTube channel. Got a lot of good things going on that channel. So I have a new news story for you, family, out of Louisville, Kentucky, right? And this is something that I want to talk to the family about. So let me give you a little information about what happened. So in Louisville, Kentucky, a walkout was staged on August 24th, which was last Tuesday, after a fight involving a black student and a teacher, right? So a Kentucky teacher can be seen pinning, and this is a video that has went viral. I will post the video at the end of this video, so stay around to the end. A Kentucky teacher can be seen pinning a black student to the floor, gripping his hair. He's like pulling his hair. They're having an actual fight, right? Now, at this point, the teacher has been reassigned to no instructional duties. And this is based on what has been said by the Jefferson County Public Schools. That was said on Tuesday, so immediately he was reassigned. So basically what happened is on August 23rd, a fight in the hallway at a Louisville school between 16-year-old Jameer Strand and a chemistry teacher who's been identified as William Bennett. Reportedly, an argument broke out between them two because Jameer was wearing a bandana-style face covering into his chemistry class, which I don't see a problem with, actually. So after the incident, which, you know, Jameer Strand has admitted that he initiated the physical confrontation. So at this point, he's been suspended for 10 days. He's facing assault charges, these type of things, right? But he's basically saying that the reason why he struck the teacher, and this is what I want to talk to the family about, he's basically saying the reason why he struck the teacher is because the teacher basically told him that he was just going to be another black boy shot. You know what I mean? And what the Caucasian teacher didn't know is that Strand or Jameer Strand was shot last year doing a drive-by, right? So he was chilling with his friends. You know, someone came by shooting. One of his friends ends up dying. You know, at this point, the Jameer Strand and his family is putting together money for legal funds just in case they have to sue the school, different things like that. So they're putting together a GoFundMe, you know, just in case anybody out there wants to help out. I'll post some of that information in the caption of the video as well. But here's the question I have for the family. So under no circumstances, this is how I feel about it. Under no circumstances should a teacher speak to a child that way. Like if you're a Caucasian teacher in an urban environment, or you're teaching black students, you should be aware of the kind of communities they come from. And I think if you do that, then you'll have an understanding of what we go through in our community. So therefore, you wouldn't say things like that, because I'm sure the teacher had no idea that he was involved in a drive-by shooting. But I bet if he would have been more familiar with him and conducted and had conversations with him more on a human level, he may have been able to get a little more information about who he is, where he comes from, things like that, right? So here's the question I have for the family. Is it ever okay for your kid to put his hands on a teacher, right? So understanding that this teacher did do something that I don't appreciate, like by speaking to a black kid this way, you should be fired. Like something should definitely happen to you. But how do you feel about your kid putting your hands on him? Right? Because now we see this young man is facing assault charges, different things like that. This can go on his record. So let's talk about it, family. How do you guys feel about your kid physically assaulting a teacher if he says the wrong thing to him? Or in what situation can or would, in your mind, your kid physically assaulting the teacher be okay, right? So let's talk about it, family. This is your boy Harrison from Melanated Fathers TV. This is the news story. I'm out.
He said that you're just going to end up in the streets dead.
Jameer Strand says that's what made him throw the first punch and leading to this. Video shows Strand's chemistry teacher on top of him, holding him down. The issue starting with the type of mask Strand wore.
As I'm transitioning to my fourth period class, which is chemistry, his class, I'm going to his classroom. And then he tells me that I'm not going to be able to walk in his classroom with the bandana that I have on, but it's a face mask. It's the first time, and I've worn it before in his classroom. That's why I don't get what he's saying.
The back and forth between them led to the alleged comments William Bennett made towards Strain, bringing the teen back to the moment in July 2020 when he got shot during a drive-by as he sat with his friends on a patio.
I understand that I was in the wrong, but you don't have no right to put your hands on me.
Strain says he got a knee to the face and left with a bloody skinned knee near his gunshot wounds. His head still pounding after the teacher gripped and pulled his hair. Erica Strain admits her son isn't a saint, but says she's angered this happened to her son while he's trying to get his life back on track.
You know that I have your back.
I know, Mama. I just don't want you to worry about the situation.
Too
Because
like
as long as I'm not dead, Mama, I'm right by your side.